Road snakes. Why did it have to be road snakes? I feel like Indiana Jones would probably ride like a Royal Enfield or something like that. This is stone wall. When you make that turn right there, you got plenty of room to turn. But when you lean over, your head gets pretty close to that wall. And look above us here. You see all that? I should have just shut up and let you enjoy it. But you get like these wild grapes growing, and they're growing draped across the road right there. And remember I told you before about an unexpected hazard when that vine blew across the road and I ducked under it? It was still attached to the tree above. So it's that kind of a situation. So, you know, you could ride under it in La La Land and just, oh, how joyful, or blah blah blah. But I tend to ever since the grapevine drifted across my field of vision and over the top of my helmet, I wouldn't say it's taken the joy out of life, but it's added a heap of wisdom that doesn't allow me to just relax completely in situations. But yeah, that stone wall, when you make that right turn, you get leaned over pretty hard, and everything grows all summer long, and it gets a little further out and a little further out into the street. And so if you cut that intersection at the same angle all season long, if you're cutting it close, like this bus, you might end up getting tangled up in something on the way around. So something to be careful of. Let's talk about some of my favorite female singers from when I was a kid. So when I was just a young man, I didn't think guys were supposed to like listening to girls sing. I thought, you know, because everything was like matched up back then. So like, boys play with boys, girls are gross, you know, girls are singing, like, that's dumb. But when I was a kid, there were some exceptions, and I'll talk about a couple of them. So I was born in the early 70s, and so I was alive and well and aware throughout the late 70s and through the 80s and on to today. So the first female vocalists to catch my attention were back in the 80s. I'm talking about Cyndi Lauper. I'm talking about, you know that song Toy Soldiers, Martika? We all fall down like toy soldiers. I'm talking about the Bangles. I'm talking about Joan Jett, who my neighbor used to bring his boombox over to the driveway, and we'd listen to I Love Rock and Roll, you know, until the battery died. I loved that song, and I loved her vocals, Joan Jett, and that little scream she'd do. That was great stuff. B-52s, the girls in the band. Here come the girls. The girls in the band sang, and you're like, oh, they could be sitting next to me in English class. Like, they sounded like regular people. Dance, Steiner, dance. Yeah, they sounded like regular people. And I thought, well, I don't know if I'm supposed to be liking this music, but I actually like it. Yeah, and then you start to play music yourself and do whatever, and you realize, like, oh yeah, it doesn't, guys, girls, it doesn't really matter. Anybody can listen to anybody, because it's music, and music is universal. So that's my take on female singers, and I'll probably leave links, but honestly I'll probably talk about them in a later episode, because I probably won't release this one, because all of a sudden my allergies are I think, have gone beyond an acceptable limit, and I'm not going to want to listen to myself. And so how much worse will it be for you to feel obligated to listen to me? I don't think anybody's going to listen to me either. So I'm going to redo this one, most likely. But in case I don't, I'll leave links. Thanks for following along. I appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. All right, I care about you guys. Bye.